Just me and my guitar.
Hey, what's going on guys? Mark back in the workshop on Mark's Aquatics. I thought I'd give you a little update on the old moss tank. Look at that, still going quite well. We've got a little bit of die-off, our first little bit of die-off there on the side, on the sphagnum moss, but all along the base here, and we got a little bit of die-off on the top on the star moss. So whether that's the start of the decomposition, I don't know, but I'll keep you updated on that. Everything else is healthy, it's still growing. You can see down there, there's lots of little fronds coming up, a little bit of streamers on there of the hair algae still, but that's nothing to worry about because that's going to be that'll rectify itself in time and water changes. I dropped the water level about 3 centimeters there just to give that a bit more of an oxygen flow for the minnows. And the tank next door, the acrylic tank we've made, that's cycling away nicely now as well. We've had some new growth. We've got rid of the hair algae in there now with a bit of hydrogen peroxide. When I did the last water change, you can see a little bit of algae growth on the side there, which we can clean off, but I'm not too fussed about that. It's just a part of the cycle. The old big tank there is doing well. Now then, what I was going to say, don't forget you can win that tank, guys. Don't forget to go on to that one, the old shrimp tank giveaway. That's still up for grabs when we hit 8,000 subs, so keep going, keep subscribing and sharing, and it'll be up there in no time at all, and one of you guys can win that. But what I was going to say, I went out today. I know a friend of mine now, I've been after a certain fish for quite a long time, and I'll just set you up in the tripod a minute. Right there, yes, as I was just saying guys, a friend of mine came across a fish that I've been after for quite a long time. We'll shoot off into the shrimp room in a minute and I'll show you him, and I'll take you through him. He's a very interesting little guy, and I've been after one away. He is a little guy at the moment, but he's going to end up a little bit bigger in the future, and I've been super excited to pick him up. I picked him up today. He's in the shrimp room. I've released him into the tank. He's all happy now. He's settled in, and he's had a couple of little bits of muscle. There's a clue for you. And he's quite happy there by his little sponge filter at the moment. Now, over this weekend, this video you'll be seeing obviously tonight where you're watching it, you know that. But on Sunday's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to completely rescape Vlad's. And if you're not sure who Vlad is, he's my giant African fan shrimp. I'm going to rescape his tank, and we're going to do a real tidal scape for him with some nice pebbles, different shaped stones, and some nice plants in there, and we're going to put a power head in there as well. So we're going to speed up that water circulation, which is what they're used to in the wild, and we're going to mimic where he's from in the wild. Rivers, you know, that nice river situation going on for him, and then we can turn that power head on and we can blast some water past him. And that's why he's got those big front legs which hang onto the rocks, give him a nice support, a nice base to grip hold of, and then he puts these little baskets up into the water like he's catching softballs. And that's what I always think. Every time he puts his little paws up in the air and he's going like this, I just think someone's going to throw a baseball and he's going to catch it. And it always makes me laugh watching him. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to escape his tank up on Sunday, so you can watch that one. So stay tuned for that one. But what we'll do now, we'll go into the shrimp room and I'll show you our new addition, and we'll have a little chat about him, okay? Okay guys, there you are. You're looking at him now. He's only a little baby at the moment, but he's an albino Asian red-tailed catfish, and he's going to get quite big in time. Now, my reasoning for buying him was hopefully in the near future I'm going to be building a monster fish tank, and we're going to stock it with some monster predator fish, some big arowanas, some big red tails, obviously this guy as well. So I'm going to pick up a lot of different things along the way. We're going to put them in this tank as small, as little babies as I can get them, and bring them on and get them ready so they can all grow up together, and then we can put them into a giant tank. Now, you can't just go and buy these things from the shops, because most shops these days aren't allowed to sell them obviously because they get so big, and a lot of the big chain shops now don't sell them, which is really good, because people just go in there and they buy them at this sort of size, and within a year they're 2 feet long and big enough to swallow your fist. And absolutely stunning fish he is. Look at that. Hello matey. So I'm super excited to pick this fella up. Been after one for a long time, been asking someone that I know to keep their eyes open, and managed to get me one. So absolutely fabulous. A lot of private pet shops can get them for you, but the bigger chains don't tend to get them in now. Things like Pacu, Gars and stuff like that, they don't get them anymore. So but he's a beautiful fish. Very, very excited to get him. And as you can see, he's a true albino with that bright red eye. Now I was toying on the idea of collecting everything for this big predator tank and getting everything in there albino. I think that'd look really, really nice. I've never done that sort of thing before. Had a lot of big tanks in the past, and I've always fancied having a big tank full of just all albino species, whether it be giant gouramis and all different things like that. I think it'd look absolutely fabulous. So I'm toying along those sort of lines at the moment. But I'm absolutely really excited about this guy. We've put some bits of mussel in there for him and a couple of earthworms, which he's devoured very, very quickly. And they do grow very quickly. So anyway, guys, what I would say, a word of warning to you, if you do go into any shop and you do see these, unless you've got a tank which is, you know, you're going to keep it up to what it's about, you're going to need at least a 6 to 8 foot tank when these things grow up. And that goes for Pacu, all the Gars, different things like that. They're going to grow big. Pangasius sharks, they all grow huge. Obviously Arapaimoths, anything along those lines, they're going to grow massive. There's plenty of videos on YouTube there showing you how big these things do get. But yeah, we're going to keep him in this tank's 4 foot long, and there's plenty of water in there for him for the time being, because he's only a little baby. He's only about 3 inches long, 3 or 4 inches long, so he's going to be a few months before he gets to size where he's going to need a tank change. So, and by that time hopefully we'll have made him a brand new tank. Here's the boss. Hello Frank, how you doing fella? Want to kill me? Come on in. Your water changes, your water needs changing. We'll do that tomorrow. I gave him a couple of mussels tonight as well, and that's clouded his water up a little bit. Hey handsome, can you come and see me up here? See if we can give him some food. Want some food, bird? Come on in. Come and get it. Ooh. He loves them. He loves his cichlid pellets. Stick the lid back on that before Lemon jumps in there and tips them all over and decides to eat them all. Hey mate, he loves your food as well. We got all sorts of plants and things growing in here still. Still got a lot of shrimp in there. Lovely clear water. We've got a nice big log in there which we can put into the catfish tank as well at some point. A couple of you guys are asking to see Spud and Lemon, so should we go and find? Let's go and see where they are. Let's see where they're hiding. Here's the old boiler, sat in front of the fire. Hey mate, sat next to the fire, having a warm up. Yeah, you keep nice and warm in front of the fire. And I think Lemon's over here. Everyone's half asleep. It's in the evening, see? So everyone's asleep. Can't see you, mate. Ah, there he is. Hello. And what are you up to? Sound asleep. Little glow of the fire in his face. Anyway guys, we're back in the shrimp room now. I thought I'd let you see a few of the shrimp having a feed. Just put some food in there about half an hour ago. There's a few there now. It's a big tank now, so they're taking a bit more of a time to find their way to it. And also there's a lot of biofilm in here as well, which they're eating. And they all look happy there. Yellow sakuras are always on the scene first. Anyway, one thing I think I'm going to need tomorrow is going to be a gravel hoover, because I want to gravel hoover all of Vlad's tank, make sure I get a load of detritus and rubbish out of there, because we're going to be redoing it. So I'll take all those old nutrients out of the tank, and we'll add some new rocks in, different things, make it all look tidy. But I need a gravel hoover. I know what I'll do. Right then, for tomorrow's job, I think we're going to, or for Sunday's job, we're going to need some stones. Get the old magic wand out. bit of the old Wingardium Leviosa, or whatever they say. Ah, there you go, that's better. And we're also going to need a gravel hoover. Ooh. Aha, there you go. Here's one we made earlier. Right, we're also going to be shooting off down to the river, and we're going to be getting some stone from the river as well. Some nice pebbles, some different shapes. I'll take you down the river with us. Anyway guys, as always, you're all stars. Love you loads. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the old notification bell there. And I will see you guys on the next edition of Marks Aquatics. See you Sunday. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.